Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto was a reincarnation of Jin-Woo and Gojo Satoru? Part 4. Now, Part 3, it was about 2 months ago? Yeah, I think 2 months ago, okay. The same time where I kind of started, was called What If Naruto was the son of the Scarlet King. But yeah, of course, I did do like, what's it called? Never mind. But in part three, I basically kind of got tired, lazy, or something. I don't remember what I did. Well, I remember what I did. I just rewatched it, but I don't know why I got tired and lazy. Well, I'm always lazy, but yeah, I don't remember. But of course, other than that, my rambling, whatever, go subscribe to my Sensei, Iconic What Ifs, and Obito What Ifs. Link will be in the description. So yeah. Now, we'll go into the what if now. So, last time, we go into the kind of Naruto was fighting some kind of non-clan, well, not Genin, just non-clan kid. So after Naruto kind of just shown to be stronger than half like the students, the teachers kind of is just very surprised because, well, he's surprised. Yeah, he's surprised because, well, again, he shouldn't be able to do some force field. He thinks it's force field because, well, no one knows that Naruto has limitless or anything like that. The only people that know that he can do something like this is Zakaran, who's basically Kakashi's younger brother, Kakashi, Hana, and even Anko Mitarashi. So yeah, people that train him. But yeah. Of course, we go into Naruto kind of talking to Raven. Now, Raven is kind of asking Naruto how the fuck he did that. And Naruto just like smiles at her and says, "Oh, that's just because get good." He just said that. This is where she gets angry, and this is where she tries to kind of kill Naruto, and Naruto says, hold up, don't try to kill me." This is where she stops and says, "Then don't be an idiot about it." Of course, this is where I should mention one thing. I remember naming Naruto song Satoru, but Satoru is basically Gojo's like first name, and Gojo's his last name. So yeah, I'm gonna change this to Song Gojo. Song Jin-Woo Gojo, no? Or yeah, Song Gojo. Or Satoru Jin-Woo. Well, I just call him Song Gojo, okay? So, of course, this is where, well, Naruto, he is, what's it called, just like, listening to the, well, not even listening to the instructor, kind of falling asleep, because he has this, like, what's it called, sorry about that. I forgot to pause the video. But he has his blindfold on, and of course, he is right now just falling asleep. So yeah, he doesn't really care. He knows everything in the academy because he was trained by Zakaran, or I'm just gonna call him Zach. Yeah, no, not Zach. I'm just gonna keep it Zakaron. So Zakaron actually did kind of teach him a lot of things. Kakashi also did. Anko and Hana basically did teach him about the basics of the academy and other things that, well, not even an academy student should learn about this. But yeah, Naruto was special, so he gets to kind of train on a lot of things way earlier. So of course this is where, well, Naruto fell asleep for, well, every single day that is not like some kind of special training day. So of course we go into the end of the academy. Naruto did become closer and best friends with what's it called, Raven Yami, because Yami is her last name. Now of course, Naruto and Raven did became good friends. It's just the one thing that Naruto doesn't like is Raven's grandfather and brother. He kind of hates both of them. Now, of course, this is where, well, This is where, Naruto just kind of hates both of them. And of course, Raven just kind of knows that basically Naruto hates both of them. But of course, this is where, Naruto, he doesn't want to show that he's always angry at them when he does kind of visit Raven's house and all that. But yeah, he shows it in a menacing glare half the time. But of course, this is where, Naruto also did meet a couple other people. Someone named Kaya Raiten, meaning, her last name meaning light. She is this girl with white hair and blue eyes, and of course, she tries to get close to Naruto, so Naruto will betray Raven, but Naruto just didn't really care that much about anyone, but yeah. Of course, this is where he didn't felt love to anyone, not that much. But of course, this is where both Raven and Kaya stops getting angry over the fact of who would try to be close to Naruto, because they both kind of agree that they should just kind of keep him towards themselves, because they realize that Naruto kind of just has white hair and black hair. He's mixed. His hair is just kind of just black and white hair. Reason why is because Gojo has white hair and Song has black hair. So of course this is where Naruto just doesn't really care. So yeah. Now of course Naruto does show off not many techniques when he was fighting against a bunch of Genin students and all that. But yeah. Of course, this is where we go into the final exam for the the Genin test and all that. And of course, this is where Naruto, Kaya, and Raven are kind of all sitting next to each other. The test given out. Naruto's pretty damn smart, and he easily just finishes. Of course, Kaya and Raven does the same. They go to do the shuriken and kunai throwing. Naruto gets 6 out of 6. Kaya does the same, and even Raven. And of course, this is where the next is Naruto versus, someone. And then Kaya and Raven fighting each other. Now, of course, Naruto passes and becomes a ninja. Same with Kaya and Raven. And this is where, Hiruzen thinks to put Kaya, Raven, and Naruto all together. So, yeah. So, of course, this is where, that happens. Now, the sensei is actually going to be Zakaron Hatake. So, yeah. Basically, Naruto's kind of sensei. Well, not old sensei, but sensei still. What's it called? But yeah. Of course, this is where, when Naruto saw Zakaron being the first one to pick them up, Naruto knows that this is a sensei. He knew that Zakaron is actually way earlier than not anyone, way earlier than any other Jonin instructor. Luckily, Naruto's Tenkara isn't Kakashi, because he knows Kakashi is lazy as fuck, while Zakaron is actually always early. Kakashi being the oldest and laziest, Zakaron being the youngest and, the most earliest. So, yeah. Now, of course, this is where, sorry, I'm searching. So, of course, this is where, Naruto, he is kind of just talking to Zakaron, and Zakaron is just telling them what are dreams, likes, dislikes, and goals. And of course, this is where Naruto goes. And of course, his dream is to, just to protect people and all that. The ones that he loves. Well, not dream. It's mostly a reality for him. And of course, his goal is to just be, he thinks to be one of the strongest legendary ninjas. This is where Zakaron thought he was going to say Hokage, but Naruto said nah. This is where he said his likes are Raven and Kaya, and Zakaron, Kakashi, Anko, and even what's called Hana and Hiruzen. But yeah. Of course, is where, his dislikes are a bunch of weaklings, people that don't try, people are too damn arrogant, like the Uchiha, and others. So yeah, and even like the Inuzuka, he doesn't like. The Uchiha and Inuzuka, he doesn't like, Naruto said. Now, of course, is where Raven goes up and she says her dream is to, do something. And she, fluster up. her goal is to become one of the strongest Kunoichis. Uh, her likes are Naruto, kinda Kaya, and others. And of course, this is where her dislikes are similar towards Naruto. She just doesn't like arrogant people, greedy people, or people that are kind of just evil in general. Now, of course, this is where Kaya does the same. And of course, her dream was something, and of course, she flustered up. Her goal is to become one of the strongest Kunoichis, better than Raven, she said. Her likes are, well, similar towards, well, what's it called? Raven. She just doesn't like Raven that much, so yeah. Of course, Sakaron sees that they were gonna just say the same kind of thing, but yeah. Of course, Sakaron says, okay, then, we're gonna do a test. So, of course, this is where Sakaron decides to give out, well, the test of, well, the bell test. And of course, this is where both Naruto, Kaya, and Raven work together. Kaya decides to turn her body into light to kind of start attacking him. Think of it from Kuzu or Kazo, or however you say his name in One Piece that can turn his body into light to using the Pika Pika no Mi. But of course, she turns her body into light to try to attack him faster. Of course, this is where Sakura manages to just dodge to the side. And she can't really stop her body until she kind of just transforms out of light. So yeah, of course, this is where, well, Raven decides to use darkness to try to grab him. Like, use a darkness arm to try to grab, what's it called? Well, Zakuro. Zakuro manages to dodge and use the lightning attack, lightning symbols, to kind of hit the arm. And this is where Naruto appears saying, "Arise, Icarus," and tries to attack him. Attack, what's it called? Well, Zakuron. Wait, yeah. So, of course, this is where, well, after the, what's it called? Well, Naruto does summon out, what's it called? Icarus to kind of fight against, what's it called? Well, Zakuron. Well, Zakuron has to keep dodging from, well, Icarus attacks. Zakuron has to just keep dodging. And this is where, as Zakuron says, lightning style. Lightning murder. This is where he sends a lightning voltage to the ground to try to barbecue what's it called, well, Icarus. He keeps forgetting that Icarus is not a human being, so of course lightning didn't really affect him. But yeah. Sure. But of course is where, well, Naruto, he then rushes at Zakuron with his own blinding speed and pulls out a dagger. A dagger that this is the poisonous dagger, and of course tries to cut at Zakuron. Zakuron has to keep dodging. Of course, this is where Raven appears and even Kaya, and tries to stab at, well, Zakuron with their own creations of weapons. Raven has two, two darkness, what's it called, Tontos. While Kaya has a light katana and tries to attack what's it called, Zakuron like that. And this is where Zakuron says lightning style, lightning barrier. This is where lightning barrier appears and tries to hit, well, try to basically electrify both Naruto, Kaya, Raven, and even Icarus. But Icarus was fast enough to just cut through it. And this is where Naruto managed to get through it. Stab at what's it called, Zakuron with the dagger, the poisonous dagger, to paralyze him. And of course, the lightning barrier kind of falls down. Of course, this is where, well, basically the barrier does fall down because Zakuron didn't have chakra to put in because he was paralyzed, and of course couldn't add chakra into his barrier. So of course it falls down. This is where both what's it called, Kaya and Raven manage to damage him. But this is where Naruto takes the what's it called, bells. This is where, well, Zakuron chuckles and laughs and says, "Good job, both. Good job, all three of you. Good job. You guys did very good." He smiles at them, and of course they all just smile and just glad that they managed to pass. So the next couple of, well, weeks, they didn't do teamwork, but Zakuron did teach him an element jutsus. Well, not element jutsus, element chakra, instead of like Kakashi and Jonkanen would take forever to kind of teach any of his students fucking elements to us. But of course, teamwork, he didn't need to really train them because they were pretty good already. Now, of course, Kakashi does have his own team, and that is Team 7. And this team is actually called Team 15. Yeah, Team 15. Of course, Team 15, contains of Naruto, Kaya, and Raven. Team 7 would contain of not Naruto, of Sasuke Uchiha, Sasuke Haruno, and someone named Umi Uchiha. So yeah. Of course, is where, well, the Uchiha massacre will still happen, but yeah. Of course, is where, well, Naruto, he is right now just relaxing while they were doing the Torah, the getting the cat and all that. Naruto easily can defeat it because he can easily be scary enough. He basically just tells one of his shadow soldiers to kind of carry the cat because he doesn't want the cat to try to scratch Kaya or Raven or even himself. But yeah. Of course, they had done, well, they completed over a couple of not a couple, about 100 D rank missions because of how great of a teamwork they're doing. But yeah. This is where, well, Naruto, he's over here just kind of looking at Hiruzen and wanting to do a higher rank mission. Hiruzen already knows that look, he wants to do higher rank mission. And of course he sighs, he already knows that Naruto's already pretty damn strong. Well, Zakaron, he's also pretty damn strong. And of course, this is where Hiruzen sighs and says, fine, Naruto, I'll give you a high ranking mission. This is where Naruto, he cheers and says, yes! This is where both Kaya and Raven then goes, wait, what? This is where Hiruzen already knows the damn look from what Naruto usually gives him, that he wants a higher rank mission, but yeah. Naruto doesn't need to express by saying words, he just expresses it a little bit, but yeah. Of course, this is where, well, the high rank mission, it is to bring a bridge builder towards the land of waves. So yeah, Team 7 will not be doing that mission because they could not really work together because Sasuke is always kind of nagging at Sasuke, and Umi Uchiha, she can work with anyone, she just hates both of her teammates, both Sasuke Uchiha and Sasuke Haruno. Sasuke Uchiha is just too damn arrogant for her, and Sasuke Haruno is too damn fangirlish for her. So yeah. Of course, this is where she really hated the fact that she was put on the team. And her sensei, she just hates him also. Because her sensei, Kakashi Hatake, is very lazy. But yeah. So of course she had to train by herself, and yeah, well, Sasuke is kind of complaining about the goddamn missions, and yeah. But yeah. Naruto and his team managed to bring what's called, well, Tazuna towards the land of waves. Of course, they still get attacked by what's called the Demon Brothers. It's just Naruto easily takes him out. And when he fights against Zabuza, he's easily taken out Zabuza so easily. He makes what's called, well, not makes, he brings out two daggers. And that is the two red daggers are right here. Okay, so I'm getting really fucking tired, and of course, my eyes keep falling and trying to fall asleep and all that. So, of course, I'm gonna come back in about 5 minutes. I just gotta put water in my eyes, but yeah. So, I might forget a couple things, but yeah. But, of course, I'm just saying. So, I'll come back and yeah, I'm gonna just pause. Okay, I am back. No, I didn't just go wash my face to put water and all that. No, I just went to go take a shower. I am kind of now awake. I knew that shit was gonna happen. So, let me go continue on what's on the what if, okay? So, of course, this is where Naruto, he is fighting against Zabuza. And of course, this is where Zakaron was going to go fight against Zabuza, but he knows that Naruto can easily take out an A-rank ninja, even if it is one of the 7 swordsmen. Because Naruto has took out an S-rank ninja before, when he was fighting against, what's it called? some attackers that went against Karazone. But yeah. And of course, this is where, well, he's easily beating the fuck out of Zabuza. Every time Zabuza tries to use what's it called, the mist jutsu, Naruto can easily find him. It's because Naruto's sensory jutsu, or not even sensory jutsu, his eyes. His eyes are so potent to find anything. Because it's basically the six eyes. Yeah, it's just the six eyes kind of mixed into a different color. It's because of what they call Jin-Woo's eye colors, because it was purple. But yeah, that's just because it was Shadow Monarch. It kind of, the six eyes kind of fuse a little bit with the Shadow Monarch power, so of course, it's much more potent than the normal six eyes that Gojo would have had. And it kind of, you can see easily through the blindfolds. Way easier, like more easier than what's it called, what's it called, the six eyes that Gojo has. But yeah, it's much more powerful anyway, because you see here in the what's it called manga, it says that Gojo was, well, he wasn't the only six eye user. There was another six eye user with one of what's it called, and another what's it called, 10 shadow, yeah, I forgot what was the technique called, the 10 technique shadow jutsu, not jutsu, shadow technique that was called Fujigoro has. There was people that in history that Gojo kind of explained that there was those people, but they're way weaker than him and what's it called, Fujigoro. So it's kind of similar to that. Naruto just has a more powerful version than Gojo one, because he's also the reincarnation of Son Jin-Woo. So yeah. So this is where Naruto isn't even taking off his blindfold when he's beating the fuck out of what's it called Zabuza. Zabuza did try to use his big ass sword to slice at Naruto's daggers, but Naruto easily cuts through the what's it called sword and beat the fuck out of what's it called Zabuza. Now, of course, Zabuza did try to attack him again by using a water prison jutsu, but this is where, when it hits Naruto in the water prison, when he gets captured, he easily breaks out. That shit didn't even hold him. Naruto says, "Arise, Icarus." And Icarus was fighting against Zabuza. Not in even equal terms. Icarus has a big ass sword, the same as, well, kind of bigger than Zabuza, so of course he's easily just slicing Zabuza down. This is where our missing Hunter Ninja comes and knocks out Zabuza. And of course, this missing Tracker Ninja is smaller than the one original canon, because this is Haki. Now, of course, Naruto, he knocks her out because he knows that it's a fake. And of course, Haku comes to disarm Naruto and knocks her out. Well, not knock her out, knock him out, so yeah. Naruto says, "Let's not kill them, what's it called, Zakaron Sensei." Zakaron says, "Yeah, you're right." This is where, well, they just go and take what's it called, Zabuza, Haku, and Hakin towards what's called, well, Tasuna's house, but put them in like a tree and tie them up. This is where, well, Zakaron and Naruto right now just outside, waiting until they wake up. This is where they wake up, and this is where Naruto says, "Wakey, wakey." He kind of just like right now in front of what's called Hakin's face. This is where Hakin realized that she doesn't have her mask, and she is right now flustered because Naruto's so close. This is where Zabuza says, "Untie us so I won't be able to kill you." Naruto says, "Ha, you can't even kill me? Bitch, I knocked you the fuck out. Shut the fuck up." This is where Zabuza says, "Why, you brat?" This is where Haku says, "This is kinda wrong, because I am a missing track ninja. I'm here to..." Naruto says, "Shut the fuck up. I know you're fake, so shut up." Haku realized, widen his eyes, and just say, "Fuck." Hakin says, but Naruto says, "You're too young, and I don't even think you can even go against Zabuza. Even if you were a missing track ninja, you probably need a squad anyway." She shuts up. This is where Naruto says, "So, why did you guys attack us?" This is where, well, not attack us. Naruto says, "Why did you attack us even though I can easily kick the fuck out of all three of you?" This is where Zabuza says, "Why, you cocky little brat." Naruto says, "I'm not cocky. I'm just special." This is where what's it called? Zabuza just goes into a rage and says, I'm a fucking murder you. You know that, you little fucking brat. Naruto says, I'm not little. What's it called? Naruto says, I'm not little. I'm surprisingly taller than you. I'm 6'1". This is where Zabuza goes. He's 6.004. So yeah, I found out his height was 6. I thought he would be kind of bigger than Naruto. I thought he was like 7 at least or something like that. But nah. He's actually smaller than Naruto because I said Naruto was 6'1". So yeah. This is where Zabuza says, fuck. Wait, if you're 6.1, wait, not 6.1. If you're 6'1", how the fuck are you even a 12-year-old? Naruto says, don't know. How the fuck are you a bitch? This is Zabuza says, I'ma fucking kill you if I get out of these damn fucking chains. Naruto chuckles and says, it's because I'm just that amazing. Naruto just says. Sakura punches him in the head and says, you idiot, shut up. This is where Naruto says, I'm sorry, Sakura-sensei. I'm sorry. But yeah. This is where Naruto, he unties Hakin. And this is where Hakin was kind of confused. Haku and Zabuza were confused. Naruto says, you haven't done anything wrong, so I can let you go. Hakin just goes, dot, dot, dot. What? This is where Naruto says, yeah, you haven't really done anything. So, yeah, you can go. This is where Hakin says, no, I will stay next to Zabuza-sama. This is where Naruto says, okay. This is where Naruto, he goes back inside and go gets food from, what's it called, Tsutsumi, who was making food anyway, and brings it and gives it to Hakin. Hakin was confused and was kind of flustered because Naruto was being very, very kind to her. This is where Zabuza says, what are you doing to my daughter? This is where Zabuza realized what the heck he kind of just called Hakin, and he kind of shuts up. This is where Hakin goes, wait, what? Haku goes, huh? This is where Naruto kind of smiles and says, your daughter? Well, didn't you say that you wait, you said daughter, or did you say something else? Zabuza shuts up. This is where Naruto says, okay, if she's not your daughter. This is where Naruto puts his arm around Hakin. Hakin goes blushing. And this is where Zabuza says, don't you dare fucking touch her, you brat. Naruto says, whoa, whoa, why so angry? This is where Zabuza says, shut up. This is where Naruto smiles and just loves to just tease anyone, pranking them mostly. This is where Naruto says, but here's the food, and yeah, you can feed your father or anything. This is where Naruto goes back inside and goes to sleep. So yeah, of course Naruto did deal with Inari by kind of just saying, shut up, brat. And this is where Naruto falls asleep back again. But yeah. Of course, the next day happens, and of course, Zabuza, he kind of does tell what's it called, Sakura about why they tried to kill Tazuna. It was mostly because of the money, and yeah. And of course, Sakura says, you promise you won't kill us? I don't even think you can even kill Naruto. This is where, well, Zabuza says, if I could, I would. But no, I'm not going to try to kill him. Besides, he didn't kill my daughter or son, so I will show kind of mercy. This is where, well, Haku and Hakin says, what are we going to do, Dad? Well, Zabuza-sama. Zabuza says, call me Dad, instead of Zabuza-sama. This is where Hakin says, yes. This is where he says, well, we can't go back to the Mist Village. We can start a revolution army. This is where Naruto says, I mean, you still can. Naruto appear out of nowhere. Naruto's yawning. You can just get the money that we kind of killed Gato for. Just steal it from the bank or whatever he casts a vote. I'm surprised you didn't just do that straight up. This is where, well, Zabuza pause. Dot. Wait, I could have done that instead of dealing with that little fucking idiot's fucking shit. Naruto says, huh? You just thought of it? Oh, damn. Bro, I already done it already. Naruto didn't go to sleep. He instead went to go find Gato's base. With his eyes, he found Gato's base and kills every bandit by just erasing all of well, not all of his shadow soldiers. He has tons. He only summoned about 10% of them. So of course, multiple of them just kills a bunch of Gato's, Gato's like Doug's army and all that, and kill Gato himself in order to just like run his pockets. So yeah, of course, with that happening, this is where Naruto kind of throws a bag of money towards Zabuza and says, "Here, that's the bag of money that I kind of just robbed Gato for." And it kind of has, well, not a money bag. It was like a scroll. Naruto says that's about 10% of like the money. I'm keeping the 90% because fuck off. This is where Zabuza just wanted his eyes. Realized Naruto just killed Gato and run his fucking pockets, so yeah. And of course this is where, Sakaron sighs and says, we just gotta help toss him on the bridge. So of course they help toss him on the bridge. Naruto, he didn't really do that much, but he just looks around with his 6 eyes, but he was also really tired, so he needed to rest his eyes mostly. So yeah. Of course, Zabuza, Haku, and Haken stayed until the mission was over, because yeah, Haken was actually getting closer with Naruto and being friends with him, but yeah. Of course, this is where Raven and Kaya kind of got in defended stage, or like stage, because they didn't want to really share with Naruto with anyone, but yeah. But yeah, Haken is just like, Of course, Zabuza did tell Haken to go with what's it called, Team 15, because him and Haku are going to go on a very dangerous mission. But yeah, to go back to the land of mist to help Mei and her army. And this is where Haken didn't want to like leave what's called Zabuza until this is where Zabuza says, "Just do it, please, daughter. I don't want you to die." Haken sighs and just says, "Fine." So of course she goes with Naruto, and of course this is where they go towards what they call the Leaf Village, is where they tell Hiruzen about things. Hiruzen nods, and of course he knows that Naruto's basically just like mid Jonin rank. Like that's how strong Naruto is right now. So of course that was happening, and of course this is where Haken is actually just being actually put on Team 15 because there's not really any other teams that are empty. So yeah, of course Kakashi's team cannot really take any C rank mission, but yeah. So of course this is where Naruto's team actually had to take another C rank mission, and that was to help a princess, and not princess, an actress. Of course Naruto, he really took out Tabata pretty easily by just using Curse Energy Red and blasting his ass just across the whole fucking ocean, killing him in an instant. So yeah. So of course it wasn't much of a mission, it was just a C rank mission. But yeah. Of course, I mean, it did turn into a B rank mission, but Naruto's just that strong. Now, of course, it was another C rank, well, not even C rank mission, it was a B rank mission to protect a princess, somewhat not really princess, it was a noble girl. This noble girl to kind of protect her village from any bandits or even ninjas, but yeah. It turned into a B rank mission because, yeah, the noble girl kind of had money to kind of get, like, actual ninjas. But yeah, Hiruzen sent Genins instead, and that is Naruto, Kaya, Raven, and even Haken, and even Sakaron. But of course, he actually sent one more person along with him, and it actually, she was actually very powerful as a Genin, but she was put on what's called Kakashi's team because, yeah. And Hiruzen even noticed her talent was kind of being wasted because he knows how Kakashi's so damn lazy, and he kind of put Sasuke Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, and Umi Uchiha together. So of course she's actually being put on Team 15 for until Hiruzen kind of changes up the teams, because he's thinking of putting Haken and Umi together because of how their elements actually work. One uses water and wind, while the other one uses a combined element together, being ice. It's just the other person, he doesn't really know who to put, but yeah. Of course, is where Naruto, he's saying, huh. So we have 5 people in total. That's interesting. Very odd, interesting numbers of being a team. That's where Haki and Umi, and well, Haki and Umi were kind of trying to get used to Kaya and Raven's presence, but yeah. Of course, they kind of got easy, well, used to Naruto's presence, because Naruto is very kind, very gentle, and very other things. But of course, with Kaya and Raven, Kaya and Raven always has this like rivalry presence together. But yeah, of course, Raven was kind of kind and nice also, but they had to be separate to kind of be kind and nice. When they're with each other, they're always just glaring at each other. But yeah. But that mission, what's called that B rank mission, will be until part 5. Cause yes, I'm gonna end it off here because I'm getting tired, really fucking tired that my eyes are actually really want to go back to sleep again. I fell asleep late, man. I fell asleep, not gonna lie, before doing this recording, and well, I am now tired again, which is bullshit. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna end it off here for part what's called 4. But part 5 will be whenever, because yeah, I'm trying to finish all the what ifs. And if I can remember right, this what if was like 3 months or 4 months old. So yeah. I know there's some other what ifs that are like a year old, but can I get to those what ifs? Probably not, but yeah. Other than that, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, 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 and potato.